Hi, America. It's Caitlin Peluffo, host of the Good Time Gal podcast, which you are listening to. I don't know why I started that way. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here we are. I've made my bed. Now I must lay in it. Lie in it? Doesn't matter. We're all going to die. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We have Rafi Bastos on the pod today. I love him so much. What a sweet angel. He's 6'7". He's a big fella. He's from Brazil. It was so much fun. We talked very little about being a drunk idiot. But it was truly just a blast. And I think you're going to love him so much. So follow him at Rafi Comedy on Instagram. He has a Don't Tell set, as do I, on Don't Tell Comedy on YouTube. Check that out. Rate, review, subscribe to my YouTube and my Instagram and this podcast. If you could do that on iTunes, Good Time Gal Pod with Caitlin Peluffo. That would be great because it helps, I think, right? Fonzie just gave me a thumbs up. I think that's a hard yes. Follow me at Caitlin Peluffo on TikTok and Instagram. I'm on the road a bunch, so come and see me. All right. The biggest date I'm trying to plug is San Francisco Punchline, June 7th through 10th, I believe. I'm going to be headlining and I'm going to be recording an album. Holy cow. So please come. We're going to try and have people show up to that one. That's going to be the big money maker, huh? I'm kidding. No one's coming. Please come. You're coming. Please come. Anyway, you can find tickets at Punchline Comedy, San Francisco Punchline.com. And at my website and on my link tree. Wow, that could have been worse, but it wasn't great. You know that intro? My intro? This intro? It's not great. It's been fine. Anyway, the interview with Rafi is way better. So please listen and tell a friend. And I love you so much. All right? Bye. We're on. Rafi Bastos?
Bastos. That's me.
I want to call it Bustos, but it's Bastos.
Bustos is boobs in Portuguese.
That's probably why I keep hearing it. Yeah.
Bustos is boobs in Portuguese.
Bastos, baby. Rafi Bastos.
I used to do a TV show in Brazil, and I used to do like a part with a beard and the other part without a beard. People don't pay attention.
Yeah.
People don't pay attention.
They're probably looking at my Bustos.
Yeah,
they don't even
they're
care.
probably looking at your Bustos. That's what they're looking at.
That's what I'm known for. Bustos.
Bustos.
Yeah. When people see me on stage, they're like, there's those Bustos.
Would you
again.
do you have implants?
Do I have implants?
Yeah.
No.
No? Would you do it?
Would I do it? No. I wish my tits were smaller. I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let me just say, I'm not transgender, but I understand wanting to get the top surgery. I like the way women look in clothes when they have small breasts. I like the way that I wish I looked like that.
Okay.
I have body envy.
Is small breasts or no breasts? Because one thing is having a small breast. Another thing is when you don't have. I can understand why a woman would get annoyed and wanted to put some implants because I don't feel, my body could have this that I never had and feel more like a woman. This is some mentality that people have. You don't need to have breasts to feel like a woman. But some people. So I think it's just like do surgery. Yeah. Do surgery if that's what you want.
I mean, I wear bras that make me flatter.
Oh, they make you flatter.
Yeah.
But is this comfortable?
Yeah, it's great.
Does it press your breast?
No, it's not like a sports bra. But it is like a...
What is a sports bra? Sorry. Just explain. I'm a foreigner, so I don't understand a lot of things that I'm gonna learn now with Caitlin.
We're gonna learn together.
What is
No, I know what a sports bra is.
What is that?
It's basically it's for athletic women when they play sports because boobs will flop around, so they really like compress to your body.
They compress.
And they like shape your back so you have full arm movement and everything. It's very good. The technology has really come a long way. Yeah, I got some, but then now the trend is to be like sexy in the gym, and so they do like a low cut one, and so you have a little bit of cleavage. They're fun when you feel sexy. You want but I like them just fucking plaster them to my body. Pretend I'm a man, but I don't want a penis.
You don't?
No, absolutely
No, you
not.
never wanted.
What an inconvenience.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I don't like these hanging off, I'm not going to like that.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I understand.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I have a penis. I like it.
You like
I
it?
like it.
Big fan?
I like my penis. I like it.
Happy for you.
Yeah, some people get annoyed with their own penis, like I should be bigger, should be smaller. I'm pretty happy with
You're
my
happy,
penis.
boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I never had complaints. Like
yeah.
some people said that it's too big, but I know they're lying. I know.
yeah.
It's like okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're trying to be like, oh my God, it's
God, it's so big. No,
yeah. You're like,
okay.
it's adequate.
I'll relax. I know it's
Yeah.
okay.
They're probably just relieved because you're so tall.
They create this expectation.
Yeah. And then they're just like, oh God, it's not tiny.
Maybe the fact that it's a good penis for me is a huge penis for a normal person.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you pick my penis and you put in Fonz's
Yeah.
body, it
Oh
would
my
be.
God.
Oh my God.
He'd have a goddamn kickstand. I'll tell you that.
He would be huge. Well, for me, it's me.
Yeah.
I am 6'7", so
Yeah. 6'7" is a big boy.
it's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
So you got a heifer.
Heifer? What is a heifer?
It's like a cow. A heifer is a cow,
What is a cow?
but it means like big. And
Oh yeah,
strong.
no, yeah. I do have it.
Yeah.
I do. I'm not gonna
This
lie.
is fun. This is a good podcast.
Okay.
We get to the big important
Oh, the
issues
big.
right away.
I wouldn't say big, but
The adequate,
adequate.
above average issues
Yes.
right away.
Yes.
Well, Rafi, we're not here to objectify you.
Oh,
Okay.
you can do it.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm Latino. I'm
Yeah?
Latino. You can do that.
Yeah, a very body positive culture.
Yes.
That's great.
And also, there's this whole thing about like Latin lover and
Yeah.
stuff. And now I know what this is.
Yeah.
It took me some time to understand. This is the thing. You guys have so many different rules here.
Mhm.
Like the first date, you be careful, you don't touch, you don't hug, you don't kiss, and then the third date you might kiss the person. We don't know those rules.
Yeah.
So we don't respect them.
Yeah.
We don't respect them. So while you guys are all worried, we are having sex.
Yeah.
That's what because, and if we do something wrong, it's a miscommunication.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm Latin. So,
Latin.
I don't know. I don't know. No say.
I hug a lot, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
We hug in Latin countries, and we hug and we kiss people. Like in my state, the state that when I come from in Brazil, every time I see like a girl, I kiss her 3 times. That's what we do. 1, 3 times.
Three
That's what we
times.
do. That's what we
Okay.
do. Other states are 2 times, but we kiss people.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I remember when I arrived here, like it was harassment. I was basically
You're getting
harassing
me
people.
too'd as soon as you walked off
I
the
was
plane.
basically harassed. So I need to home every time someone introduced me to someone. It's so weird to shake a woman's hand. Like
Really?
fucking, yeah. Because it's like, hi, and I'm shaking like I'm closing a deal with a lady
You are.
in the middle of the streets. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But that's what now I understand this whole Latin thing that they say.
Yeah. You guys are spicy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here for it. I like it.
Yeah.
I love it. My first boyfriend, his name was Hector.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he was in ESL.
This is.
Yeah. He did not speak English.
You didn't.
No.
No English at all.
He spoke a little bit of English, but I didn't care. He was so hot. I loved him so much.
Where-
Maybe don't say bleep out his last name.
Where did you meet this guy?
High school.
Home Depot.
I didn't say that. Rafi said it.
So he was studying at your. How easy was your high school that this guy didn't speak English and he was able to just go to classes?
Well, he had to go to a specific class for English as a second language.
It was his only class.
No, he had a few others,
Uh,
but we had different levels, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't care. I was just like,
and also-
Hector's hot. I'm getting after it.
Okay.
I loved Hector so
Nice,
much.
nice.
Yeah. I like a spicy boy.
What happened with Hector?
Well,
Okay.
it just didn't work
It
out.
didn't work
Yeah. The whole language barrier thing is kind of a big deal.
It is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do you watch that show called 90 Day Fiancé?
I can't watch it. I watched one episode and I was like,
Ah.
So cringy.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
awful. You just see these miserable people.
Yes.
These hot, beautiful, miserable people with these like trolls.
And no,
Good God, these heifers, if you will.
yeah, it's so weird. But that's the thing. There's a lot of those relationships where one part they just don't speak the language, and you're
Yeah.
like, how can that survive?
Yeah. What do you can't use Google Translate for everything.
Yeah, some people do.
Yeah.
I see episodes where people have those little, like using the cell phone all the time, say something here, and then
Wow.
translating, and then how they communicate. But some people are that lonely to the
Yes,
point that
that is
they can handle this. you
Yeah.
know?
They're just like, well, at least I'm talking to someone.
Yes. Yes.
I'm typing to someone.
I'm typing, yeah, in the real life.
Does your girlfriend speak English?
She does.
Yeah.
She
Do you guys speak English together is what I mean.
we actually speak half and half.
Half and half.
I would say 30% English and 70% Portuguese.
Portuguese.
She actually speaks better Spanish than she does English and Portuguese, but she's fluent in all of them.
Wow.
She lived in
That's so impressive.
Yeah, she moved to Ecuador when she was 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So she lived there until she was 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then she moved to America and she did college here.
Got it.
So she speaks Portuguese, English, and Spanish. My Spanish is like, it's like actors' English.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, actors, you're the same way your ex-boyfriend speak English. That's the way I speak Spanish.
Ah.
Kind of suck.
Oh, Hector. I thought you
Hector.
said actor.
No.
And I was like,
Hec-
what is an actor's
No.
English? What's Bradley Cooper doing? I don't know why I picked
No,
Bradley Cooper,
Hector.
the whitest man on the face of the planet.
I don't think he speaks Spanish.
No, he doesn't speak Spanish.
So that was but I do speak Spanish. It's kind of
That's
similar
great.
to, I wouldn't say it's similar, but there's a lot of similarities with Portuguese.
Yeah.
Spanish
Okay.
and Portuguese is like we can understand each other if we speak slow.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw the movie, I think it's called Rats Saw God or God's
City of God.
City of God. Yes.
Rats of God.
Rats Saw God is something else. I went to art school, and so
Okay.
we saw Rats Saw God.
Why?
City of God.
Tea and rats. It's not even close. One is an animal. The other is a location. What the fuck?
There was probably another movie I saw at the same time called Rats.
People in New York, they connect city to rats
I know.
automatically.
Pretty
right?
much it's the same thing. Yeah, we're run by rats.
But it's a good movie.
It's
right?
a beautiful movie, and I
know.
remember hearing the language and being like, "Oh, I wish I could talk like that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's beautiful language.
I know.
Let's talk about you being
Okay.
from Brazil.
I am from Brazil. Yes.
All right, we talked about it. Okay.
I am from Brazil. Yeah. I am from Brazil. I was born in Brazil, 1976.
Oh wow, you're just throwing your age out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be 47.
Difference
this year.
between men and women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
And-
like, you can do 7 kinds of gymnastics to try and figure out my age.
Oh yeah, people don't say their age here.
Not
Women know.
women, no.
Oh.
No. Yeah, it's don't kiss us.
And don't ask for our age.
Yeah, I'd rather talk about my weight than my age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know, it's crazy. But my Botox looks great. Anyway.
Did you do Botox?
I got it for the first time.
When?
2 weeks ago?
Let
What
me
do you
see.
think? What do you think?
Well, I don't. Did it change?
It did?
Do this. Well, it's moving.
Yeah, I know. I told her, I was like, I don't want to be frozen. I want to
But
be
you
able
don't
to move my
have
eyebrows.
wrinkles. Why were you doing?
Oh my God, thank you.
No, but you don't have.
But I
You-
do.
You do?
I did. Yeah. Well, it was mostly, I just wanted to get rid of these 11s here.
You don't have it anymore. 'cause
Exactly.
I can see it.
Yeah, because I got fucking Botox.
Yeah. So
Rafi.
now you're gonna have to do Botox all the time.
But I'll quit when I feel like it.
And then
Yeah.
the wrinkles are gonna come back.
Slowly. Mm-hmm.
But it's not good. Bad for your health.
No, it actually makes your headaches less too. I know. Look at this. It's just the best kept
Awesome.
secret. Yeah. As long as you don't like freeze your face so you can't fucking move it like this, then it doesn't matter.
You know what I did? I did hair.
You did the hair transplants? See, everybody's got their thing.
I
People
did.
make fun of me for the Botox.
No, I did.
Men
I
have
did.
the hair. It's great. You
did.
look great.
I had I wasn't bald.
Yeah, no, let's make it clear.
I wasn't bald. No, that's why it looks so good. I'm not gonna
Oh,
say
I
that
see,
if
I
you're
see.
bald, it's gonna look this good. I felt that my hairline receded like a centimeter.
Uh-huh.
And I have a friend that is a doctor in Brazil. He does plastic surgery. And I told him, I think it's receding. He's like, do you want to do it? Because I can do it for you. And he did it. You take hair from the back
Yeah.
and you put it here.
It
And
looks great.
Yeah, it does. It does. I lost 1.5 centimeters, and I did it. I'm completely for plastic surgery.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that energy could be focused somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
be like fucking worry about how my.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same. I was like, oh, I'm just when I would go to sleep at night, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm frowning. I'm making these things. So then I can't sleep. Crazy.
Oh, you're the when you're going to sleep, you're worried that you're doing the movement.
Yes.
Ah.
And oh my God. So I was like, no, you're gonna try it. And then I love it.
Is
It's
it
great.
is it expensive?
It is. So you only do it once every like 4 months.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty fair. I thought you would have to do like every month. No, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
Rafi's gonna get some Botox after
No,
this.
that's a little. I'm already 47 and I kind of look okay. So it's
You
okay.
look great.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Look
very
great.
much. Thank
So born in 1970.
1976. I lived in Brazil for all of my life. Never. Comedy was not something. It was not a career.
Yeah. No.
When in Brazil, and also we always had those the comedians in Brazil were always those people that you would see and they were funny.
Yeah.
You could see them like it's short, his head, his face. You could see that person is funny.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't like a comedy career
Yeah.
for people like me at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time, So I studied journalism.
Wow.
Played basketball all of my life and studied journalism. I was graduated in journalism. So I came here to America in 1998 or 1999. I came here because I had a scholarship to play basketball.
Wow. Where?
Nebraska.
Oh, beautiful Nebraska.
Oh my gosh.
Were you the only Latin man in the whole state?
I even the Spanish teacher didn't
Really?
speak English.
Didn't speak Spanish?
Didn't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Because I felt that every time I spoke Spanish with her, I was kind of exposing her.
Yeah. She was like, oh no.
No. So one time we had this meeting and she was like, I think it's better for you to speak English with me so people don't feel any type of discomfort or uncomfortable. I was like, why? You speak Spanish? I was like, yeah, I do, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. She was faking it.
Yeah,
What a dirty little faker.
but she could because nobody spoke Spanish in that place.
Oh my
So for
God.
years, she was like lying to people and I was exposing her.
I can only imagine in Nebraska, you must have cleaned up. Lady-wise.
Let me tell you something. That's not how it works in the this is like the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like at that time it wasn't those like parties and people are like having sex like the way you fucking guys do it in other places. But yeah. Comparing to my peers, I did pretty well.
You're like, it wasn't that, but yeah, I was
I did.
slaying.
I
What was college like?
It was good, but also like I was already. This is very specific, and it's gonna get a little boring. I'm warning you, okay?
Uh-oh. Fast forward.
I am. When I came here to study, I was already graduated in college.
Okay.
I studied college in Brazil.
Got it.
So at 21, 22, I came here and I did college again.
Okay.
So when I arrived here, I was already graduated. But I gave them my high school transcripts.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I gave them my college transcripts, I wouldn't be able to play basketball.
A little sneaky. Sneak attack.
So
okay.
I kind of lied.
You lied.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God! It's like
I lied.
back to school.
Yeah. So I was 22. So I was already graduated in college. And I was living with those like 20-year-olds. And I'm sorry, but this is what I have to say. A 20-year-old in America looks like a 12-year-old compared to another 20-year-old in the world.
Yeah.
Because you know about, like, if you live in a country like mine, you know about the world, you know how things work, you know that there's violence around, you know that there's like, there's wars, you know a little about the world. You live through some problems in your personal life or anything like that. In America, I feel like it takes some more time for people to get mature.
Yeah, we're very sheltered.
Yes.
I think it has a lot to do with not being able to drink until you're 21. So it's a lot of secretive, a lot of, we have to, it's all, keep it in, we have to, whereas you're going to bars when you're 18 or some place is 16, so you're just
Yes.
like talking to people you wouldn't normally talk to. You're already out and about.
You've
You've already thrown up on fucking bank steps or something.
You did everything.
You did it all. Yeah.
So that's why college here is this crazy thing, right? That people get crazy because finally you're leaving your house. And so I felt a little inadequate there.
Yeah.
Because I felt that I was, so I studied a little, I played basketball, I got injured,
Uh-oh.
and I went back to Brazil. But when I lived here in 1999,
Mm-hmm.
I watched this thing called stand-up.
Yes.
Because they had the Comedy Central, and I remember that I'm almost sure that I watched Jim Gaffigan,
Okay.
Brian Regan,
Yes.
Ted Alexandru.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, look at this. This is such an amazing thing because he's not playing a character.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wearing a wig or a costume, you know?
He's just talking.
He's just talking. And so I was already graduated in journalism. I was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I had these observations that I would love to write. I was like, this could be something for me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But there was no stand-up in Brazil.
Yeah.
There
really?
No, there
not
was,
even in Rio? Or?
No, not at all. Because the type of the comedy that we had, that was the type of comedy with characters, impersonators. That's what we had. We didn't have like one guy just going up on stage and, oh, this is what I lived, or this is what I experienced. No.
Where did you start then?
When I moved to São Paulo,
Uh-huh.
I lived in a small city called Porto Alegre. I moved to São Paulo when I was like 25 or 26.
Mm-hmm.
And I met these people who used to do theater.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing comedy. They knew what stand-up was.
Yeah.
But then we were like, why don't we just try? You know, let's try to do it. And that was 2003, I think. So it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
When I started. 2005, YouTube happened.
Yeah.
So that's when everybody, I wouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people were able to have contact with the things that we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because those little clips, the same thing that we are doing right now, we're posting little clips, we did in 2005.
Yeah.
Because that was the way that we had to reach people. The only way, because we didn't have, like you have those like late night sets or like people doing stuff. We didn't have any space on traditional media.
Do you now? In Brazil? Is there now?
Oh, yeah. I did a lot. I wouldn't say that there's space for, no, there's not space for stand-up in traditional media.
Mm-hmm.
But the comedians got opportunities.
Okay.
A lot of opportunities. I did everything you can imagine. I did movies, I did series, I directed series.
Are you king of Brazil in comedy?
I wouldn't say king.
Oh, that means he's a king of Brazil!
No.
He's a king of Brazil!
No.
Oh my goodness, Rafi!
I'm not the king of Brazil.
Bastos getting those bustos. Come on!
No, but
that's how we do in America. King of Brazil.
I did a lot, Caitlin, but I don't. But I did a lot of things. A lot of things.
Yeah.
But then after a while, I was like, what's the challenge now?
Yeah.
That I did. I used to have a talk show on TV.
You had a TV talk show?
I did. I show you in clips after.
And you've never gotten Botox. Incredible. God, men have it so easy.
No, never got Botox. No.
What was your talk show about?
It's just a talk show, like Jimmy Fallon, like Jimmy Kimmel, like with
really like a late night talk show.
Yeah,
you were king of Brazil, and you left.
I wasn't king of Brazil.
And you left?
I had a lot, Caitlin. I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's such. You know why? No,
I had no idea.
I was not a king of Brazil, but I had a lot. I had money.
Yeah.
I had a good career.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of things happened also in my career. I'm not going to say that those things brought me here, but helped me to do this move.
Yeah.
I was involved with a lot of controversies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't kill anyone, but...
what were the controversies?
Jokes.
Jokes?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like,
I did some jokes that... I got lawsuits. I lost a lot of money.
What? People sued you for doing jokes?
Yes.
That's... See, welcome to America.
Yeah.
Well...
We can.
You can say whatever you want here.
You can have a backlash, but it's always, social media. You're not gonna lose money because of a
What
joke.
are the jokes? Like, was it? You don't have to.
No,
say
you can't. I say I don't care.
But it's more like.
I don't care.
Was it towards a different brand or a people? Or?
There was a few jokes that brought me problems, but there was one joke that I said on my TV show before I had the talk show. I used to host this TV show. It was a mix between, I would say, The Daily Show and The View.
Okay.
So it was like 3 guys talking about the news, and also we had stories from other reporters that were part of the show on the streets, and then we would comment those stories and stuff. So I was one of the hosts and also a reporter.
Okay.
So we did a story with this singer in Brazil, and she was pregnant.
Okay.
Okay. So we interviewed her and stuff, and she's cute. She's a pretty girl. And my friend asked me, "Oh, she's pregnant. Do you think she's still cute?" And I said, "Oh, she's so cute that I would fuck her and her baby." That's what I said. That's what I said. Okay. I know it's not my Mona Lisa, but that's what I said. It was just a compliment. Could I word it better? Maybe I could.
No, I took it as like, yeah, I'd fuck her if she were pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they were like, he's a pedophile.
Oh no, there was people in Congress.
Really?
In Congress that spent like 20 minutes calling me a pedophile.
Oh
because
my
this shows my real desire. That's what I'm saying. I was the pioneer of stand-up comedy in Brazil. Me and like 4 other people, 5 other people.
Yeah.
So everything you have now, all the discussions that you have, like if there's a controversy with a Caitlyn joke, okay? You guys have been talking about this for 60 years.
Yeah.
Lenny Bruce was going to jail 60 years ago.
Yeah.
His movie, like Dustin Hoffman, is a black and white movie.
Yeah.
So that was a movie already telling a story about the guy from the past.
Yeah.
And the movie is in black and white. So that's how long you guys have been doing this. We are not.
Yeah, you just started.
So it was kind of confusing for people to see that I was saying that. Is this a joke or it's not a joke?
Yeah.
Is his opinion? So people would read that on the news completely out of context.
Yes.
And that would have like hurt a lot. So that's what happened. But I wouldn't say that was the only reason. It was the only joke that I did.
Yeah.
But that was one that was a lawsuit that took so long. And I never apologized.
Good for you.
I never apologized.
Yeah.
So that...
It's so clearly a joke.
It is. But the fact that I didn't apologize hurt my career a lot.
Oh, really?
It did.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you seem to be doing okay.
No, I'm okay. Mentally, I was always okay.
Yeah.
Because I knew the process. I knew the scene here.
Yeah.
So I knew that people would eventually understand.
Yeah.
But when that happened, it was like a scandal.
Yeah.
Because, it's a very religious country, So there's a lot of... Now I found out that a very conservative country too.
Yeah.
Because we just elected this right-wing guy a few years ago. So we have this,
Yeah.
It's an evangelical country. So I know that I lost a lot, but also I gained a lot too,
Yeah.
Because people who understand what I was doing, they followed me. They still follow me. I have a big audience. People like me. I have no complaints.
Yeah.
But I know how much I lost.
Yeah.
I lost a lot.
Yeah.
I lost sponsors. I lost private gigs. I lost movies. I lost TV shows. I lost a lot. And I'm going to tell you, it was the first cancellation in Brazil.
Really?
It was the first. And my career in Brazil still suffers because of this.
Wow. Wild.
Like the press, like what I'm doing here, Caitlyn, I'm a guy who crossed the world and I'm doing I'm packing. I have a sold out show in Dubai I have a sold out show in Oman. And I'm like traveling all around the country doing amazing gigs and being passed in the biggest comedy clubs in the world.
Yeah.
And nobody's saying shit in Brazil.
Really?
Which is okay. I knew that there was a price to pay when I decided to go to the route of fuck you, I'm not going to apologize.
Yeah.
I knew I would lose a lot. But I thought that would be important for comedy too, you know? For me to tell them, guys, if I apologize for this little fucking shit that I'm doing right now, I'm going to get crazy. I'm going to be apologizing every week.
Yeah.
And this is going to hurt the TV show that we were doing. So that happened. It's very similar that happened was things that happen here, you know? When a guy do something, the TV station goes and fucking fire the person. The whole process is very similar.
Yeah.
But I was the first one.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't say that forced me to move out of the country, but kind of helped. I was like, I think I need to do, I can go further. I always dreamed on coming here and doing stand-up. It was an old dream. Yeah. But then after a while, I'm like, I think I'm ready to go. I got nothing else here.
God.
I did everything.
That joke, you say it here, and people will be like, "Oh,
it's a bad joke."
Yeah, they'd be like, "Silly, what a silly joke!" It's so funny.
You were in the cellar doing that joke? Boo!
And the whole country cancels you.
They would cancel because it's a bad joke.
I heard worse last night at the VU.
Yes.
I mean, but
it's okay. But it's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining the story.
No, I
because
do.
I know.
Thank you.
I know that how much that was something major in my career in Brazil. Yeah. But now I think people get it better. Things changed a lot, you know.
And I think is admirable is something like that can make someone very bitter. And when I first met you, this is the first I'm learning about you, but I see you and I'm just like, oh, silly fun time, Rafi. Oh, we're going to do little hugs and play little games, like just silly fun time. And now I'm like, oh, it's amazing that you're not like drunk in the corner cursing out everybody, like being like, fuck you. I could have been a Brazilian star,
I decide, you know what? Happiness is a choice, always. If you have the worst problems, which was not my case, there's always people living through something much worse. Oh yeah, I was canceled, but you know what? My family is healthy. I have a good kid. At that time, I had a good wife, and everything was okay.
Yeah,
sometimes we just suffer because we create this shit,
Yeah.
So I'm healthy. I'm talented. I know I'm talented. I'm funny. I can create my whole thing. That's the thing with comedians. You created this. This podcast is you created. So if you're an actress, you would be sitting home now waiting for your phone to ring.
Yeah.
So you can create shit. You create your next video. You post so we have this ability of like being entrepreneurs. So I knew that I would never, be out of job or, like I would be always working.
Yeah.
Because I'm creative and that's it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a problem. I feel for those actors and actresses that get canceled because
they have nothing else.
Nothing else.
What are they going to open a restaurant?
They're not going to open a restaurant, like fucking. And even if they do, they're not going to be happy. They want to do the things that they were doing. But what do you think they're going to do? Like write their own series?
No, what they're going to do? They're going to try comedy.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Oh my God.
A big hug, my friends in LA.
I know. Jeremy Piven.
Oh,
I said his name.
Oh, throwing some shade here.
Oh my God. One time I was at a club. I will not say which club, but I was at a club and I was running my late night and I got bumped. It was the night before my late night. And so I was trying to run it as much as possible. And I got bumped because Jeremy Piven wanted to try stand up. Yeah. And so he went up and he did like 20 minutes and it was all bad. And I was like, I got to go. And I left and I didn't get to run my set there.
How long was that?
How long ago was it? That was my first one. So that was what, 5 years ago?
And the other day on the Cellar, I think on the Cellar, T.I. was there.
Oh, yeah. I saw T.I.
Did you see?
I didn't see his set.
No, I didn't too. I don't know. I don't have information. I don't know if it was good or bad.
There's part of me admires like a rapper.
The
The
guts.
guts to be like, but then I also know that it is bravado. It's like, well, I'm really good at rap. I'm the best in the world, so I'm just going to do this. And you're like, oh no, stand up is a different beast.
Yeah.
It is completely not what you think it is.
So what did people say?
About T.I.?
Yeah.
I think, I mean, people were like, it needs work. You know, it's like all, from what I understand, it was like stories, but it was like bad. It was bad.
Okay. Oh, you was bad. The people
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But no one expected it to be good. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I think I feel for them because they don't have the courtesy of open mics where you get to try and say something and then fail. You know what I mean? And then be like, okay, well, here's this adjustment.
Yes.
You know, it's a slow process to get good at stand-up.
Uh-huh.
And if you have to do it in front of people who already know who you are, oh my God, that's got to be so painful.
I know.
You're just failing.
Also, so that's another thing for me. Coming here,
Mm-hmm.
it was a breath of fresh air or breath of fresh air.
Breath of fresh air.
Breath of fresh air. Because nobody knows who I am.
Mm-hmm.
If I step in any stage in Brazil, people know who I am.
Yeah.
So coming here and feel tested, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But that's also a choice. But because I could be the guy who's like, oh, I don't have any fame here. And a lot of people come here and try it.
Yeah.
And they give up in like second week because it's like, oh, so I'm starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
And I think that's such an amazing thing. So that's why you don't know you don't know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I never talked to you about this, and I don't talk to anyone about what I did before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people to know that I had because I'm starting from zero. That's
Yeah.
how I feel. Even when I did an audition for like on a comedy club, they don't know. They don't know. I don't send them like, oh, this is how many followers I have.
Mm-hmm.
This is the things that I did. I wanna be the guy like the next guy.
Yeah.
You know? Because this is the beauty of this whole thing. The nice thing in comedy in America is that there's a process. It's a ladder with very clear steps. You start doing this open mic, and then you start doing this, and then you develop a new MC, and then you become a feature.
Yeah.
There's a career that you follow.
Yeah.
The only thing that I didn't do was the open mic.
Yeah.
Because, I thought that would be a little brutal to me.
Yeah.
To do comedy in places, I just want a real reaction.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Well, also, it's for people who have never done stand-up before.
Yeah. And I did it for like 17 years.
Yeah, you know how to write a joke. It's just like figuring out,
Yes.
like, you know your voice.
Yes, I do.
When you're starting, you don't know it, so you go to these open mics. You meet your friends there,
Yes.
But if you're doing clubs, you meet your feet. You find your people.
Yes.
Rafi, this is about vices. We haven't talked a single
Okay.
bit. God damn it!
Okay.
I know. I'm having a great time.
Okay. Don't worry.
But we have 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Okay.
What is vices? Vices is when you're addicted to something?
Or not even
Is that-
addicted, but like you do it and you know it's bad for you.
Okay.
Do you have any vices?
Well,
Because you don't drink. You told me you don't drink.
let me tell you something.
Okay.
Be very open to you.
You've already been very open. I appreciate it, Rafi.
A few months ago, I went to therapy with my now wife because of sex.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that I was addicted to sex,
Uh-huh.
but I think I gave sex an importance that it was kind of a little too much. A little too much. Like I couldn't. I would be annoying if I didn't have sex for a few days. I wouldn't treat her the way that I always treat her. I would be like
I see.
angry.
Okay.
When I don't know if you have this thing, when you see someone that is not acting well and you say, oh, you just have sex,
Yeah, yeah.
I felt that I needed sex to be fulfilled and happy. And
Okay.
sex is good. I still love doing sex, but
Me too. It's great.
but I don't suffer as much if I spend a little time not having sex.
Okay.
And the therapy was very important because I feel that I was pressuring her so much that I was taking a little bit of the joy that she had having sex with me.
That it became like a chore for her.
Yes.
Yes, like she felt guilty.
She felt guilty not having sex, because she know that it's important for me and she wanted to please me.
Yeah.
So after a while, she felt that I'm doing a few times. I don't want to do it a few of the times that I'm doing. And I think this is something that I want to talk about because I don't want to ruin, because after a while I can ruin her sex life.
Yeah.
So we had this conversation and the doctor said, wait for her.
Yeah.
It's, I don't. I don't. But I take
You just bring it up.
No, I wouldn't say that I wait for her, but I don't get annoyed when we don't have it.
Yeah.
And if I go to bed and I wanted, or she even talked to me before, like, oh, tonight we're going to have sex or something. Or she sent me a message or something and we don't have, I don't get annoyed. I would get like a,
yeah,
I would get.
Be like a,
it's like I would get angry. Not angry to be rude or anything, but like I wouldn't be the same.
Well, I mean,
because I was expecting to have sex.
Yes.
And that's now I think I have a better relationship with sex than I had before.
When you were king of Brazil, were you having sex all the time?
I was married the whole time.
The whole time?
I was married for 13 years.
Wow.
The whole time. I met my ex-wife before I got famous in Brazil.
Okay.
So
she was your ride or die.
Yes, she was with me the whole time. And I never cheated. Never. Did I have good chances? Oh my fucking God. Did I regret not doing it? No. But
what a face. No,
it's because
I surely don't.
No, I don't.
Would women just throw themselves at you?
No, I wouldn't say. Yeah, but I always promoted this image of the married guy,
Oh, I see.
Like all my social media, my wife, my kids. Yeah, there's some people still today, right? With like social media and stuff. But you know what? I never had sex with someone that admired me for my work.
Oh, you never been chuckle fucked?
What is that?
Look at his face.
Chuckle fucked?
Chuckle fucked.
What is this?
It's like a woman who thinks you're really funny, and so they have sex with you. It's like it's that type of woman. No. Or man. Men can be chuckle fuckers too. It's like they just think you're really funny, and so they want to have sex with you.
So there's men that wants to fuck
women? Yeah.
No women.
Oh yeah, female comics.
Female comics.
Yeah, comedians who are women. Yes. Okay. Yeah. There's chuckle fuckers on both sides of the aisle. It's very much in the camp of the woman wanting to fuck the male comedian.
Okay. But I never had.
No?
Never.
Yeah. It seems like it would be gross.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jenny Zagrino, great comic, very funny. She had a joke where she was
with a short hair, right?
She has short hair. Jenny Zagrino. She lives in LA. I think she has green hair at the moment.
So I don't know.
No, you don't know. No, she's very funny. But she has this one joke about being chuckle fucked, and I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm not gonna say it, but it was basically like, it was awful. He just wanted me for my mind. Disgusting. Like, it was so funny. I wish I could remember that joke. I think she posted it somewhere. Follow Jenny Zagrino. But
I never had that. But why I second guess, because at the end of the relationship, my wife was like, our relationship is not only about sex, so I wouldn't have a problem with you having sex with other people. And I was like,
she said that?
What the fuck? You're saying it now that I'm canceled. So that's why I was like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should.
Oh, I see. She gave you the permission, the postpartum permission? That's awful.
At the end, she gave me the permission, but I was like, even with the permission, I don't think I would feel comfortable.
No, it seems like a trap.
Because, that's what I said. She was like, I wouldn't mind. At the end, she actually said, I wouldn't mind even if you had a girlfriend. And I was like, okay, so where do I fuck my girlfriend? Can I bring my girlfriend? Because we live in this like two it was like a penthouse with like 2 floors. And if I bring her to the second floor, would you be mad? She was like, no, I don't think so. But then she, like 5 hours later, she was like, yeah, I think I would.
Yeah.
I think I would.
I feel like if a person doesn't care, that's the beginning of the end.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It was.
Yeah.
In my case, it was.
Yeah.
And also, like, if she, and I told her, okay, you're giving me the permission. I'm not giving you a permission.
Yeah.
And she was like, why? And I was like, so that's a trap. You're giving me a permission because you want to fuck other people.
Yeah.
So,
that's the beginning of the end right there.
No.
Yeah. Now you're thinking about, I should have.
No.
I should have.
No, I shouldn't, because when I was married, there wasn't a conversation. I'm glad with the choices I made, you know. I don't know. I think cheating is just like, it's so much work. Fonzie has the experience because he cheated on a lot of people.
You cheated on a lot of people, Fonzie?
He was talking to me before the show.
Dirty little bastard, huh?
But
just talking about cheating.
Can you imagine, like, I feel so comfortable when, like, I get a message on my phone and my wife is close to my phone. Check the message. I couldn't care less. No, nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Nothing is happening. You can check my Instagram. You can check anything. But now I'm a little more careful because there's some miscommunications with here in America that I didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, for instance, for example, what's the difference?
For instance.
Yeah.
If you're going to give an example, you can say for instance. Then proceed with the example.
And can I say for example?
For an example.
For an example. Is the same thing?
It's the same thing.
Okay. For instance. I'm learning.
I'm learning. I was like, wow, I've never thought about that.
Learning,
You can say an example is or something like that.
I used to send winky faces to girls.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, no.
I didn't know.
Rafi!
So my wife, she lived here since she was 18. One day she was like, why are you sending winky faces? I'm like, yeah, it's like, okay. No, it's not okay. It means more than okay. I was like, why?
I want to see you naked.
Yeah.
I'm going to see your Bastos. Bustos. God damn it. It was almost great. Oh, no. So you were sending out winky faces?
Yeah.
Men,
and she was
women?
like, don't do that. But then I even told her, yeah, you are right, because this girl, she is like, saying some stuff here that there's no reason for her to go in this route. And she, yeah, why? Because you're sending winky faces. I was like, oh, okay. Huh?
Rafi!
It's a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah.
Even with this, like,
yeah.
the touching and hugging.
Yeah.
I have to, be careful, because you guys don't do this here.
No. I'm also a toucher and a hugger, so it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're, but some people are like, oh.
Some people do not like to be touched.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but they give off that body language too. They'll be like, but.
I would hug that people too. I would hug those.
Fuck your body language. Yeah, I'm coming in. But I understand, especially because you're so tall. It would be
I have
a lot.
I have this freedom because I am a foreigner. Nobody's gonna think, they can think.
Yeah.
But if you know me a little bit, you know that that's not the case.
Yeah.
It's just because I don't know the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
also while I was single here.
Yeah.
Because I was single here for a while. When I moved here, 2018. The first year I was single.
Yeah.
I fucked some people. Yeah, that was.
You fucked some people?
Thank you, people.
You fucked some people.
It was.
We're happy for you, Rafi.
Some people. I had sex with some people.
Were you having a lot of sex?
I had a lot of sex.
So it was like bordering on sex. Would you ever?
No. You was not. No.
Okay.
No. No. You wasn't to the point that is kind of concerning, but the I don't know if my wife's gonna get mad at this because we were in this, like, we are getting to know each other while I was single.
I see.
So that period of, I would say, 7-8 months is a black cloud in our heads until today.
Yeah.
because she wanted, and I was running away, and I ghosted her a little bit because I wanted to feel free. But we didn't have a relationship.
Yeah, you weren't committed.
I know, but also when I say that we didn't have a relationship, that hurt her a lot because it doesn't matter. You can feel and have a reading of a story the way you want it.
Yeah.
So, but I was single, but we were getting to know each other. So after a while, I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to get with those people. I don't want to be with you. And then we started a relationship. But those 5 months, which were not a problem at that time, became a nightmare.
Yeah. So you were a little fuckboy.
I explained myself, I'm telling you, for a good year and a half.
Yeah.
You understand, Fonzie?
Yeah.
A year and a half.
I can't believe she didn't know you were a fuckboy. Look at your tattoo.
No, she knew.
I mean, that
she
is
knew.
fuckboy tattoo behavior.
She knew. Maybe that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too open.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were just hanging out, I would comment things with her.
What do you mean?
I would oh, I don't know. I went out with this person. I would say that.
You little piece of shit.
I know.
Oh my, I'm on her team. This is crazy.
No, yeah. So,
Your wife is a saint. She's a good woman.
She likes me.
That's more than like. She accepts you for who you are.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel such a piece of shit.
Oh my God. But she obviously, she knows all this.
She know.
Yeah.
But she know that she can trust me. She know that I'm never gonna cheat on her.
At least that's the thing. She knows she can.
She knows that she can.
You'll never cheat on her. She's like, no, he'll just tell me to my face.
Yes. Yes. Which is much worse. There's nothing that she doesn't know. Since I was a little kid, Caitlin, I felt the need to tell people things that I don't have to.
Yeah.
I hurt people. I hurt so many different people in relationships just because, I need to tell you this. And I was like, why? Why? And I'm 47, 6, and I'm still doing it. What the fuck?
I admire it.
Do you keep secrets when you feel that the other person is gonna get hurt?
No. Steve and I are very open with each other.
Okay.
We tell each other everything, but also I'm not really doing wild shit. You know what I mean? I'll only keep something from him if I know it'll hurt his feelings emotionally, and I'm not talking about like, oh, I was standing with another guy or something like that. I mean more like if if he had a bad set, I'd be like, that was great. But I was like, dude, I hate that joke. Stop doing that joke. It stinks.
You say this to him?
No, I would keep that to myself until I'm dead. There's one joke that he does that I cannot stand.
Why?
I hope we have a both vested interest in our partners not seeing this podcast.
Why you hate the joke? Because it's not good or because it's something related to you?
No, it's just it's not good. It's like a little corny.
I wish I had someone to say those things to. Because I don't know,
Maybe I should say it to him, but
you should.
No,
you should. Let me tell you, the first. I'm a foreigner, so I came here without knowing what is corny or not. Because imagine, I have been doing comedy for not that many years.
Yeah.
So one day someone said something. I was like, it helped me so much. So do that.
I will not. Well, the thing is, I don't think he even does that joke anymore. Because
I'm sure there's like 1,000 jokes that you don't like. And they're saying, this joke.
Yeah.
You started saying, and then you're like, no, it's just this little, it's just a word. It's just a fucking,
He doesn't do this joke, but he does this other one. That is a real, no, but I know that would really hurt his feelings.
Okay.
And then, because he has, we all have our insecurities when it comes to stand-up. And so, and I'm sure he doesn't say things to me. Like my insecurity is that I think I'm too dirty. And people don't take me seriously because I'm so dirty. And I'm sure he's like, dude, if you have that insecurity, stop doing this joke. What are you doing? I'm sure he has that as well with me. So It's like we just let each other figure ourselves out on our own.
But are you trying not to be that dirty?
I am. I'm no, because I don't want to censor myself creatively. Whatever I think is funny, I'm just gonna fucking do.
Okay.
You know, but there are times when I have to, like, they ask me to be clean and I get so in my head about it. And then I have plenty of material that's clean, but in my head I'm like, that's not as good as the other stuff, you know?
But do you do your dirty material in a clean way?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
clean-ish, but it's still disgusting. Some of it of my hour, the last 20 minutes are horrendous. You know? It's pretty gross. So, and I get a lot of, oh my God, you know, like, but what are you gonna do? But
Yeah.
the other 40 are fine. And creative, I would say.
You know, it's crazy that this is all. It's all in your head.
Mhm.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
But that's what I mean. Like, we all
People
have our
laugh,
own thing.
and the other people are gonna be like, I didn't like the last part, but the whole show was very good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's all in my head. But at
Mhm.
the same time, you have to do what you have to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
And you have to do the jokes that you want to tell. Otherwise, they can say, oh, you really
Yeah.
lost energy, you know?
Mhm.
So it's something I just have to work through.
You are awesome, Caitlin.
You're awesome,
No, you
Rafi.
do. You do. Every time I watch you, you are always killing. So I wouldn't worry about that. But I understand because I already heard some other people saying, "Oh, women talk about sex a lot."
Mhm.
I already heard some people saying that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't care less.
Yeah. I mean, the real comedy fans don't give a shit.
They don't.
No, it's always some YouTube troll who's 16 who's like, women aren't funny because they only talk about dicks. You know? Yeah, I just had a Don't Tell set come out, and all of it is very positive, and then just a handful of men who are just like, she can only talk about sex. She can only talk about sex. So I was like, the first 3 minutes were clean, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll respond now. I'll be like, hey, I have a couple late nights. Feel free to check them out. Very clean.
You
know?
do? You send them
Oh
the
yeah, I know. I just sent it. Be like, check out my late nights, because I'm not gonna be
Nice.
like, you suck. I'm gonna be like, go watch. I'm gonna funnel you into the
Awesome.
world of Caitlin.
Yeah, do that. Oh, that's the best approach you
Yeah.
can have.
Yeah,
the best,
yeah.
the most healthy one.
Yes, because I'm not putting anyone down.
Perfect.
But in my head, I'm spinning.
Yeah, you know, I believe you. Yeah, I know.
Ugh. Well, Rafi, we went over time. We
Okay,
did great.
okay.
I had so much fun
You
with
did,
you.
you did.
I had a great
Oh,
time.
I was worried that
What
I
a silly Billy.
didn't have any vices or anything.
No, it was great. Like I said, we go on tangents. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
We have
okay.
fun. Rafi, where can people find you?
At the Cellar, at the Cellar, and at my Instagram,
Yeah.
Rafi Comedy. That's
Look
it.
at that. Rafi
Yeah,
Comedy.
Rafi Comedy.
You also had a Don't Tell set. That's very
I
funny.
did.
Yeah, check that out on YouTube.
I did.
Do
It
it.
was a few months ago.
Yeah.
It's actually like the fourth most watched one.
Look at you. He's coming back, baby. King of Brazil.
Yeah.
Back in action.
I'm not you can't cancel me anymore.
No, you can't hurt this.
You can hurt this feeling. No, you can't.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.